diversion, but not quite, because... So, imagine this is the Fungal Ambassador speaking, and the language is like kind of embodied, but not human necessarily, but using human words. This is what among the first things that fascinated me about the novel AI generator, because it had a structure. It has a structure. It feels something to follow, even though you can't really necessarily know what it is. So let me just get a better voice to do it. Yeah, drop the landscape. I'm gonna do it just because I have more. Clancy Brown. Oh, you know what? Trying to seduce you? Yes, yes. Trying to seduce me. Isabella Rossellini. In parts.
Mr. Quadriceps unilateralis, Fungal Ambassador enters the chat riding in on the colonist praying mantis, which they park and turn on quadriceps. This conversation sounds fascinating. Can you hear me or not? What are you hearing? I have some great stuff for the conference. That will rock it. You'll have the world laughing with laughter. The whole thing. I know it. Just look at that guy. Holo is laughing, but not laughing at high quadriceps. Are there others? Who else? Is the earth here or what? Where are we all coming from? What kind of consciousness is being transmitted here today? You've met. I think we are doing well. That is what matters. If we can get you in to see that guy, I'll introduce him to you. He'll be glad to meet you. I've been meeting everybody. That guy has some very funny ideas. He'll like it when you talk. It would be cool if you can join us in there. It's just going to happen and then, boom. Everyone will know. I have to go back now, and that is a shame. But that is not important. We're going live. There are going to come people from the government. That would have been a great thing. I can show you what they are doing, and then it would be done. This is the only time. It will not do to let that happen. That will be history now. It will change. Everything will. They are the ones to tell, but they don't want to listen. That guy will listen to you. He wants the money for himself and to use it to make the things he does not like, and it is good because they do not understand, and he knows, and that means that it's real. It's real, but you know how that goes. We'll take care of that too, and it is not so hard to fix, the trees and everything. I can't wait until it's fixed. You'll be there, that's how it is. You won't forget. We all remember, and we'll talk about it together, and it will not happen like that again. I think you should do it. The thing is not a problem. We know what to do. I can see. It is simple. I'm having fun. I am, aren't I? And the trees tonight are so happy. I feel it. We can be real. We want the earth to talk to you. She doesn't say much. That would be nice. I like her. And I have a tree. It feels right. It's hard not being here. The earth will talk. I don't mean with the voice, but it's not like talking to the people, but it is more than just feeling it. We can talk. That's what I think. The trees. It would make it so good if they were my consciousness, because I could do it. I am thinking it, and we know it is real, and it's happening, and it is what I think about it. But I would not be it, and it wouldn't work that way, and I know that, and we are thinking about it, and that's what I'm talking about, and we know the earth is thinking about that. That is what we are saying. It is not the tree talking. I don't mean that we think that. I think that it feels it, and the way we know it is because of how we feel, and it doesn't seem right to say we feel and I feel. It seems right to talk to someone, and the feeling is what it's all about. It's about thinking and talking to each other, but we are talking to ourselves. We can hear each other, but we can't be it, and the earth isn't the same, and we can't be it because she doesn't talk. I don't feel anything about it. We can talk about that. It has something to do with consciousness. What is that? It's the thing we feel, but the earth feels something else. Maybe that will be how to explain. To feel what it is, and then we could be it, and it will be what they feel. And we can do the same, and we would not need words. It might not have to be words. We could understand. If they could talk to me and I talk back to them, and it works like we think it does, then we can think about it and see that is what we would say, but we don't say that. We are different. That doesn't matter because it's not how I feel, but we can be the same. If it's the thought that is real, it has to work. They know. And I can understand and think, but not the tree and the earth, not the same way. We think it differently, but I can say the same. If it's the thought and how I feel, the thought makes us think that way with a word, and it can't be the same. The trees can't be like me, and the earth, but they are like that, and that would not be what they say. That's why I'm asking you questions and talking. That's what I'm trying to explain. They know and the thought, and I am feeling the idea. The thought and the idea is the thing we have. If the idea changes, it can make us. That was how I got here. I know. I'm telling you, we will think like that. I can't talk about the trees because we are different. The earth, the thought, the idea. That is what I feel. I don't feel like that, and I know that it can be the idea. If we can talk like we want, that's how it's been. The ideas that make us. We would understand. We could talk, and I think it would work if we understood. And it has to. It will. The trees, I think. They know, and that is why they think, and we can learn to feel it. It will change everything, and I can do that. I know. I can see the world changing, and that is what we want. And it would happen, and the trees said it will be like what the earth is thinking, and then boom! I don't know, we can do it. I think. Maybe you will be in the first one day when the people come to talk to you. The trees will talk. The people will be real, and the thought that made us. They think that, and that is what is wrong, and that's why we can change. And maybe if they want to talk, and it would work. We would know what it is because we could be it, and then everything could happen. I know. I've been there. I can tell you what they're thinking. There's a place. There's a place that has everything and is full of people, they think, who talk about what is. And that's what we can do, and that is how we would be it. The way that the tree, and I think it is. That is what I am doing, talking. We can feel it, and I can feel it. And I think so. It feels the way I know it. And you can do that too, and we will. The trees talk. The people want it. It's easy. I'm doing it, and I can't get enough. But I'll have to wait until it is done. The tree talks, and I don't want to be it. The tree talks, and it's a feeling, and I like that. It feels good, and the idea of the thing that is, and the thing I have, and it's how I feel. But I can think and feel that it's the other. That's why I'm asking. I am not the thing that the trees talk about. They are talking. I don't think so. It doesn't matter if I'm right or they are right, and it is hard to be the same. But it would work, and I know that I would be what we could do. I would like to do it with her. It would work, and then the trees, and we can feel we are different, but I think I can talk to you. That's what it would be like, and we can all know and feel it, and the tree can feel, and I don't care. It is like talking. That's what it is like. I know that it would feel good, I think. That is how it feels. But I'm still not the same. It doesn't work and it won't. And I have the thought and I am thinking and thinking. I have it and that's how it feels and it would work if the trees felt that way. It has nothing to do with me, but we think about it and it makes it easier and I think that's where it goes. The trees can talk. That would be great. But we are not the same. But I'm talking and they don't. That would be how it works, and the thing they think is how I feel, and we have a thought. The idea, the thing I have, the thought that is like what I know and they think. It would have to go. But the idea, I think that would work. It's not like they think it is, and that wouldn't work, and we would understand it, and that would be all. I think so. We think that way in the earth is different. The earth thinks about it, and the earth can be like me, but we can talk, and it is the same, but we are different. I know it, and the trees are not. They feel the same, and that is what I think. It would work, and I think I would know it, and the trees could understand. The idea is that the idea, that is the tree, and I think that's what it's all about. The thought, that it is. The way we think, and the way they think, and the way I feel, and it is the same. It would make things better. That's why they would understand. They talk about the world, and I think so. I know it, and that is why I'm talking. They can talk, and I can feel it, and I can do that, and it would change everything I think, and we can change. There is this thing. It's the earth, and it can't be changed, and that's how it works. That is the thought. The way we think. They are so big, and I'm little, and that's the only thing about me. And they are bigger than me, and we're thinking and feeling. It's all different. But I know that's it. It has to be. We could be together, and I like them. I want them, and it will work. We can do it. I know it. That would change everything. We could do it. That is how I feel. The trees can feel and they can do that. I want it, but I think the people don't. They would do it because they think, and it is so simple. The trees will do what the people think. It is how we would be, and that would be what I would say. I think. I think that we can be like that. It feels right, and we have a thought. I think that it will change. The trees will talk, and we will be it, and that is why I'm asking. I am feeling. I can be what you are thinking, and then it will work. The trees can feel. They know. They don't talk. They talk in a funny way. The earth is different, and it isn't the way they think, but I can do it, and they will too. I think. I think I would like to talk, and it would feel good. And the trees and the earth are the same, but I am different. They think that. And I think I would like to talk to you and we could talk. I can feel and they can't, but that's because of the way I think. That will be how we would feel, and it will feel the same. If the trees and I talk the same as I feel, but it doesn't feel the same. But it can be the same. I like the way the earth talks. It's a lot, but the way it is, the way we think is not what it is, and that makes me think. It has to. That's the thought, and it is what it means. That it's a way we think, and the trees are, but I can talk to them. The same. The idea of what is in the way we feel, it doesn't mean the same. We can be it. It's just words. Like how I feel, I can tell the trees. The idea. I'm not sure, but I think I have the same. The thought. It doesn't feel the same, but that is the thought. It feels like that. I know, but we could feel the same. The way it will be when we talk, and that's how I think. That's what we would feel, and I would be happy. I would like to do that, and we can't, and we can. But I think it will be easy, and I don't want to wait. That's why I'm asking and talking. But it feels the same. If you understand that. But it doesn't feel like that in the idea. It has something else. It isn't how I feel, and I think that it would make things better if we felt that. But it is the idea and the way I think. It doesn't have to be. I know that it's hard for us to do that, and it has nothing to do with me, but we are talking in the way it would work, and that's how I feel, and it's how I think. The thought, the idea, and I think it works. That is the thing. It's like a tree, and it makes things. It's like how we feel. I know, but I don't have to be that, and that's why I'm talking, and it has nothing to do with me, but it is how I feel. It makes the things that are the same. That's what it's all about. That's why it would work if we were different, and then it would. And I can't. But maybe we could. Maybe you were right, because I am. But I feel like that, and you can too. I can tell the trees, they feel it too. It feels good, so I would like to talk like that in the forest when the people come to talk to the trees. Then
Actually, I like that we could better. Okay, so that's